Aloha, welcome back to my channel, and thanks for hanging out with me today. Can y'all believe we only have like one more episode left? I feel like Free was just here and now it's just like going away. Like, how? I don't know. I'm gonna miss it for sure. And I'm not too worried about it though. I feel like we will get another season just because of how things are going or how they went this season. And just so much stuff has been happening, especially with these last few episodes. We got introduced to Albert and we still have yet to be introduced to the last guy in the opening, our mystery blonde boy. So I'm assuming we're gonna meet him next week. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the episode itself. So episode 11 of Free Dive to the Future pretty much mainly focuses on Iwatobi, and we do get to see Samizuka. There are in nationals and Makoto and Haru meet the newbies, and it was just such a nice little reunion. What I love the most about this episode is that Haru and Rin were both at different spots. They were in training for the All Japan, but in their heart they both felt like they needed to be there to support their team, like their old teammates. And just, yeah, like it was such a sweet little gesture. And I love it that Haru was just kind of like, towards the end of the episode, everyone was worried. They were like, are you really sure you should be missing practice? Like, this is a huge thing for you. And he's like, no, because I would have regretted it if I wasn't there. And I was like, oh my god, like that is such a sweet little thing. Like, that shows you just how much these people mean to Haru. And then we also had Rin say how much he treasures these bonds with his old teammates and how he wants to take care of them. And like Rin was getting all mushy and cheesy, and I love that. Like, I think it's such a sweet little moment there. And speaking of, towards the end of the episode, we do get to see Sosuke, and he is in the pool doing rehab so he can, like, you know, start getting stronger to where he needs to be so he can go to the global stage. Like, I'm so excited and happy for Sosuke finally. Like, he's back and he's happy and it's awesome. Anyways, so enough with Sosuke and Rin. I want to talk about Rei for the moment. So Rei had such a big part in this episode and I loved it so much to see just how much he's grown. As he said, like, he's grown over these past 3 years. Like, it's amazing. He's gotten better, and he's in nationals, and like, it was really cool. But this whole episode we saw him kind of like struggling, like he was like lacking that confidence in himself. And the thing that I love the most that he got like reassurance from was Asahi, and like it was such a cute little reunion. I mean, the first time that they like passed each other, they didn't even say anything. I mean, Asahi looked back and he was like, wait, but he didn't like go after and say anything. He was just like talking to his old teammates. But like along this episode they finally meet, and I love their reactions. They had the same exact reaction and I was just like, oh my god, these dorks. And I loved it, and I love how they both recognized each other. And then we saw like that little cute flashback from High Speed, and I really love this moment so much between these two, and how Asahi pretty much gave him a boost of confidence and told him, you know, like, just really reassured him. And it was, like I said, it was such a fantastic moment, and it was one of my favorite moments in this episode. I loved it because Asahi was just like encouraging him, giving him support mentally, and it was the cutest thing ever. I honestly think it's so funny like how things come full circle, because Asahi was lacking his confidence back in High Speed, and Rei was the one that kind of helped him too, like in a way, with the books and about like mental training and stuff like that. And now it's like, here's Asahi helping him in return. It was, yeah, it was cute and I loved it. And yeah, I can't wait for these two to be really good friends like later on. Like if season 4 rolls around, I want these two like to hang out more often, because I feel like they're just so much more alike than they know. And yeah, and on top of that, Makoto did say that, you know, Rei would make a really good rival for Asahi, and Asahi even said, he's like, yeah, I agree. I was like, I want to see that. I want to see that rivalry between Rei and Asahi, and both of them like race against each other. Like, I want to see that so badly. Like, that would be really, really great. Also, with this episode, we did get flashbacks from the previous seasons with Rei and Nagisa, like all these moments that led him up to now, and it was really, really cute, and I got really emotional just remembering like all these little cute Rei and Nagisa moments. And yeah, like, it's crazy how like this club, these boys wouldn't have gotten together if it wasn't for Nagisa. Like, Nagisa is the real MVP, honestly, and I definitely think he should be appreciated more. For sure, because as I said, without him, our boys wouldn't even be together. So yeah, I mean, first, Rei wouldn't even be in the swim club, and on top of that, like, the club wouldn't even be there. And yeah, like, what else is there really to say? Like, Nagisa really brought everybody together. Also, just gonna go ahead and talk about, again, Rin and Haru for a bit. So I really loved that these two wanted to surprise their old teammates, and how like they were running to make it on time. Like, it was so cute, and for some reason it reminded me so much of what was it? The first season of Free, when Haru and Rin were both running, and I just really love them how, like, I don't know, like, as Haru said, they looked so free to me and so happy, and like, it was such a cute little moment. And we see like a close-up of Haru's, like, not his face, but like a smile, and my heart. But anyway, I think that's really all I want to talk about with Haru and Rin, like, with that moment. I know I keep jumping back and forth, and I'm sorry for that. That's just how I do things, and I'm sorry. But anyway, what else did I want to talk about for this episode? I know there was something else I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, now I remember what I want to talk about. The Mikoshiba sister. So Momotaro calls her big sister, so I'm assuming she's older, but I'm like, aren't they both in high school? So I'm like, what? I don't know. So yeah, I'm still like confused by that. Like, I don't know if she really is older than Momotaro or if she's younger, because like I said, they're both in high school, so I'm like, are they both 30 years or what's going on? Because I really don't know. And also, I really love that we get to see her swim for just a little bit, and she's just so beautiful and amazing, and she's awesome. Like, I really loved seeing her swim, even if it was just for a few seconds. It was awesome. I love her. Like, what else do you guys want me to say? She really is truly amazing, and I hope we get to see more of her and more of her swimming. And also, I still want to see a match between her and Haru, because I feel like that would be so freaking amazing. Like, yes. But anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to discuss for this episode, but I hope in the future our Iwatobi boys get to meet Ikuya, because Nagisa did say he wants to meet Ikuya. And yeah, because yeah, like, I feel like that would be such a cute little thing. And also, Ikuya has yet to meet Rin, but I'm assuming he's gonna meet him next week when they head off to their All Japan thing. And by the way, next week, that's what the main focus is gonna be. It's finally time for the All Japan, and I am really excited. I can't wait to see like what's gonna happen. Like, I am nervous and both excited. Like, we're finally gonna get like our boys all in one room. I don't know if our Iwatobi boys are gonna be there, but I really hope that they are, just to support Haru. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, so Ikuya and Rin, they're finally gonna meet, which I'm like kind of curious to see what Ikuya's reaction to Rin is gonna be, because in the, what was it, 2 weeks ago in that one episode where they're all together talking in the cafe, you can kind of see that Ikuya was a little jealous, because we got that close-up of him and his like face changes automatically when Kisame says that Haru and Rin are really good rivals. So I'm like, let's see how this goes. I'm really curious though, and yeah, see what happens. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me ramble on. I'm sorry I keep, you know, posting videos of Free every week. I hope you guys aren't tired of me talking about Free and just geeking out, because I love Free and I will talk about it any chance I get. So I'm so sorry if you guys are tired of hearing me talk on and on about Free for a whole long time, like 10 minutes wise. So I'm sorry. Also, I do try to make these videos as short as possible, but they never happen because I have a lot to say. So yeah, that is it anyways for this video. As I said before, I know I said that before, so sorry. Yeah, I will see you guys next week for the last episode of Free Dive to the Future. Bye!